Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and starting here on the daily chart for the bullish and bearish scenario. Quick overview, where are we and where are we heading? So of course we saw a pump today, of course, for the green candles, very nice, and we're gonna see what we're gonna have next. So we have an A or a wave 1 here as an impulse. After both case scenario, we are expecting, of course, a correction waves as a wave B or a wave 2. And also after those both case scenario, we're expecting a move toward the upside as an impulse, exactly what we got. And of course, we finished ABC here, 3 waves up. We're looking definitely later for 3 waves down and continuation toward the upside, meaning short-term bearish scenario, of course, might be opening right now with this wave A potentially finished and potentially not. We're gonna see, of course, inside it, but 3 waves is your short-term bearish. We're gonna, of course, come back to the bearish after the 3 waves up. You have 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5 for a leading diagonal. Low possibility a little bit because, of course, we hit the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning this wave 3 almost equal to the wave 1. Yeah, lower the possibility a little bit. However, if this possibility is still there, a common target, of course, for a wave 4 here in 3 wave might be opening for a wave 5 as well later on. If we are in a double 1-2 as well, we have a 1-2, another 1-2, a wave 2 would reach perfectly 0.38 fib level taken from this wave 1 would be a perfect target and the minimum requirement for a wave 2 to move on. The 0.5 would be even much more perfect for a wave 2. Now the short bearish scenario is, of course, this 3 waves where we want to hit this target and confluence for all the bullish scenarios. So very common target, and potentially that we hit it sooner or later. $75 and $48 potentially, of course, for those scenarios. A longer bearish scenario would be, of course, hitting between the 0.618, 0.786. This would be much more common for double 1-2, of course, because a wave 2 loves to take those green boxes as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A much more or ultimate bearish scenario is, of course, finishing a one single wave here, getting a bounce toward the upside, and then, of course, continuation toward the downside for a bigger wave C, meaning, of course, finishing a big wave A, B, and a C for a wave 2 here after having a big wave 1 here as an impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and, of course, big wave A, B, and a C. Now, let's move inside this area to see what's going on, of course, on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we are looking basically here for a wave A, right? In the magenta scenario, to finish a wave A and then B and a C, of course, to hit the perfect target in confluence, right? In the bigger overview. Inside this move toward the downside, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Finish potentially, of course, sorry, for your wave 5, and then having another 3 waves toward the upside. For a wave 4 again, because we have a double 1, 2. So you would like to have, of course, a double 4 and a 5. Now this wave 5 is very extended, obviously. Now we got also very sharp wave 4. Did not invalidate it because anyway, your invalidation is in this area. However, if this is your wave 5 right now, and we were looking for an ending diagonal here, our invalidation for the bearish potential, by the way, ending diagonal, and we were looking also for potential impulse, but yeah, we invalidated anyway, as an impulse is invalidated. It's the same as I can say for an ending diagonal. Yeah, so very nice indication, right? So indication that we might have bottomed or not yet. So we're gonna estimate. The things are right now we have to clean up a little bit. We hit the blue box anyway. This is a target, and very nice. This is what we would like to see. But currently we have to re-estimate what is going on. So if we finished here as A, B, and a C, because obviously those are finished 3 waves toward the downside. Meaning a structure definitely has finished here. You have 3 waves up, 3 waves down. You are expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing, of course, a very high wave C here, and this might be, by the way, your big wave B, meaning we might have finished a wave A, and currently we are inside or in the middle of a wave B, of course, for this short bear market, right? So we're looking here for a wave B. By all means, here, this wave A might have finished exactly there. Yeah, and that because we didn't saw continuation right now for this one last lag, yeah, which it was required to finish a wave A. Now your wave A tells us, okay, it's already finished. Currently, I'm in a big correction and then moving toward the downside. Yeah, continuation. Meaning your wave B right now, this wave B, might be exactly in that scenario here, right? However, now because this has ended up exactly here, we have to readjust what happened in this area. Meaning in this area, because of course, yeah, we were looking here potentially that we have three waves toward the downside as A, B, and a C, meaning you have finished A, B, and this was your wave C as an impulse, right? Where you have potentially here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave C after a correction for a wave B. So that means right now the labels that we have has to be changed, all of them, just because the wave A did not finish one last leg here. It has decided, of course, to start a wave B toward the upside as an expanding flat. And of course, this means that we have here exactly an A, B for a triangle, and a wave C finished exactly here. Here we go. So yeah, we have a triangle here for a wave B, and then of course your triangle A, B, C, D, and E. Sorry, that's finished exactly here. And potentially that you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Exactly, yeah. Sorry, this one. A, B, C, D, and an E. Sorry, even the triangle is smaller. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Exactly. Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5. Finish as ending diagonal. Definitely here. Very nicely. To finish a wave C and this wave 5. Perfect. So yeah, basically these are the scenarios right now. We finished a wave A. We're looking for a wave B. Potentially your wave B, of course, will be finished between the 1.38, 1.618. If we take also in confluence as target here for a wave B in general, the 0.5 would be a perfect target, right? Which of course is exactly in the middle, of course, of the scenario. Very great. Yeah, here we go. Yep, so these are the scenarios right now. Our blue box is inside this area, right? And we're gonna estimate, of course, the impulse, if it's gonna continue or we're gonna see invalidation or not, etc. We're gonna move in the 1 hour chart. One more thing I would mention here, of course, is the time required for a wave B in a regular flat. Yeah, wave B in a regular flat. This is exactly the time expected. Okay, here we go, guys. So yeah, that gives a better insights here that we need at least here 0.618. Now, of course, the minimum requirement can be 0.38, but very rare case scenario, but it can be, guys. Yeah, so I prefer to keep the perfect time here since it is not an invalidation. Perfection would be, of course, a plus, right? Yeah, so here we go. This is what we are looking for. We're looking for a move toward the upside currently. And basically, let's check inside the 1 hour chart. Let's see what do we have. Okay, so on the 1 hour chart, yeah, it's the same like Bitcoin, almost the same pattern. But the problem with it is potentially that your wave 5 is longer than the wave 3. We're gonna, of course, check this for healthiness a little bit here. So if we have the wave 5 in diagonal, here we go. Did we reach the 1-to-1? Yeah. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Oh, perfect. You see, there is a small gap not reached. That's perfect. So we did not reach this, so perfect, eligible. leading diagonal, and definitely this wave 1 is bigger than the wave 3. So that's perfect. Yes, so we can call this definitely a leading diagonal, respecting the fibs and knowing that the lines are a little bit expanded, but it doesn't matter, the fibs and the rules are respected. Meaning right now, as a target, we are looking for the 1.618, right, from this scenario. And this might be, of course, this impulse as wave 1, wave 3 as an impulse. These are our next, this is our next blue box. You know, we're gonna walk with this step by step. So the next blue box is in this area. And that means in a bigger view, right? If we finish an impulse here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, it might finish, of course, your wave 1. You will get a wave 2. You will get the wave 3 later on, 4, and a 5 to finish at the 1.618. Potentially, it can be even a leading an ending diagonal, sorry. Yeah, so this is also a possible scenario. We have to always keep the things in possibilities, right? So this is this is our scenario potentially for an F5. Potentially we might get one of the wave 3 or the wave 5 extended. Yeah, probably if we get the 2.618 here for 2.261. Here we go. Not 618. Here we go. So this might be, of course, your wave 3, yeah, as well, potentially. Extended wave 3 and then a short wave 5 reaching the perfect blue box. Or the opposite. It can be a short wave 3, 1.27, 4, and extended wave 5 later on. So one of those scenarios. But preferably now to stay common, of course, I prefer the 155 or 147, of course. You can choose as TP1, TP2, guys. If you have a strategy here for trading, we can remove all of these. The time has been given. It's fine. So yeah, basically these even are done, finished. And for a wave 1, there is no wave 1. It's supposed right now because it didn't finish as an impulse. That's perfect. That means I removed the wave 1. That means the ultimate bearish scenario is gone. Yeah, the ultimate bearish scenario, because you need in a wave 1 as an impulse 2, 3, 4, 5, a very, very deep scenario. Yeah, so those are very, very nice updates for Solana. So let's see what's gonna happen. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Those our targets, of course, step by step. We're gonna move with it in the next days. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.